Good morning. Welcome to Southern Twist Yarns. My name is Brenda and I am the owner here. You will notice that I am once again by myself. I'm going to just kind of ramble on here a minute until we see if anybody joins us. Evie is a little under the weather and is coughing quite a bit. She has a bad sinus infection and she can't talk. So we're trying to get her to say, hi, Jamie. We're trying to get her to save her voice for her classes she has this afternoon. So anyway, as I said, welcome. Hi, Susie. Good to see you. My name is Brenda, and I'm the owner here at Southern Twist. We are located in beautiful Fairhope, Alabama, where we have an absolutely lovely breeze out there this morning. Maybe it is fall, y'all. Fall Southern Alabama weather anyway. So moving right along, you might wonder why I am wearing my this beautiful shawl when it is still quite warm outside. That's because this is last year's Go-Go Dynamo West Knits Mystery Knit Along, and tomorrow is the cast on date for Musical, his newest design, his newest mystery. I know a lot of you participate in that, and if you don't, you should. They can be challenging. I will not kid you, but they are absolutely fabulous to knit, and you will learn so much, and you will learn so many stitches and some things new. And if you know anything about Stephen West, he has the best videos. So you're not alone. We will be casting on in the shop for those participating tomorrow morning at between 10 and 10:30. We usually put his video up on our YouTube screen so everybody can watch if you haven't had a chance to. And we just all kind of knit together. It's not a race. We don't hurry. As a matter of fact, I have so many projects on my needles right now. It'll probably be a year before I get this one done. But I'm always excited to do them. It's been a tradition here at Southern Twist since we opened our doors in 2019 that we have participated in this event. So I hope wherever you are, if you love West Knits or Stephen West, you'll be joining it, I'm sure. I didn't look this morning how many people are participating, but usually there's like 9,000 people. I don't know, maybe somebody out there knows. I don't know. It's crazy. They're fun. Yes, they are huge. I will tell you. Yes, they are very, very big. I'll just show you. This is, again, mine from last year. And I'm going to cover my face and everything. You can't even probably see the whole thing. It is enormous. But, you know, I do it because, as I said, I learn a lot. They're beautiful. And they look really good on the wall here in the shop. And I know you can't see me because I'm facing the other way. But anyway, that's tomorrow. I'll just thought I'd give you a little sneak peek. I made a promise to myself this year that I would not be knitting anything on blue yarn. So it's October. So far, I've kept my promise to myself. I have not knitted on anything blue, on any blue yarn. These are the colors of my Musical that I'm doing. I think they're really fun. I tend to really love warm colors. And so this is what I'm going to be knitting. We do have kits available, and I know some of you have already purchased your kits. So if you are interested in a kit, we still have some. I'm going to try not to crinkle the paper too much. This is a real pretty blue with a little bit of a cream at the end. If you're a purple and pink person, we've got you covered. This is that beautiful made with Dream and Color Smooshy Yak. If you are a warm and neutral person like I am, we have this really pretty, it's got some bad sheep in there, some Alexandra, a little bit of everything. It's got orange, almost close to mine, but not quite as much. And yeah, sorry, the paper is so crinkly. And if you really are neutral, look at this. This would be so stunning. I was almost tempted to do this one because I thought, wow, this will be really, really a very nice one. This will be a statement piece, I think, when you do all the neutrals like this. And then if you are a peachy brown pink person, I thought this was a really pretty kit together. So anyway, we have these kits already made up. You can purchase them on our website. If you do purchase one on our website, just know that the pattern is included in the purchase price. So if you go to download your pattern, you do need to sign up on Ravelry, or I think you can also sign up on Westnitz, on Stephen and Penelope, but don't buy your pattern again. Let us know. We have already included it in the kit, and we will sign you up and get your pattern to you. So that starts tomorrow. As again, I said, if you want to stop in the shop, we open at 10 on Fridays, and we will be here all day. You can come in anytime. It's not a formal thing. There is no charge for it, but we would love to have you join us. And if you're joining us from afar, please let us know of your progress. We love to see that. It's always fun to do a Westnitz mystery knit along because you just never know how it's going to turn out. And so it's a lot of fun. Hope you'll think about joining us. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is the books that a new book that we've got in the store. We've been trying to order these for a long time. They are so super popular. It's really hard to find them. And this is the Doodle Knit Directory. And so I know it's backwards. If you're not familiar with Doodle Knits, this is Jamie Loma. Oh my gosh, her last name just went right out of my head. Lomax, there we go. Pacific Knit. She has developed these color work patterns. This is her book. In here are 200 different mix and match motifs and patterns for knitted accessories. Those of you who follow us know that our year-long knit along this year has been to do the Voyage cardigan, and it is all a color work cardigan all the way through. And a lot of us have adopted some of Jamie's patterns, but the books are available now in store and on our online. And she has not just the patterns for the color work. I'm just going to open a couple of them. Look at this one. It has owls in it. Oh my God, it's so cute. I did incorporate some of Jamie's in here. We also, I just got a message from her this morning that the holiday gift card packs are in, and I will be able to get those on order. We are planning sometime towards the end of November, maybe right before we break for Thanksgiving. And so we'll be able to get those in the shop too. So they are a lot of fun. If you love color work, we are contemplating a cowl or a hat pattern for color work. So it'll make a great gift idea. Stay tuned for that because I have to double check with Evie when she wanted to put that on the calendar. She's been gone. She's been sick. I've been gone. So we kind of are two ships passing in the night a little bit. So anyway, the Doodle Knit Directory, tons and tons of fun. It has everything you need. Look at here. I just have to show you because this is, my camera's being weird. Look at, oh my God. If you love coffee, if you love tea, look at the French press coffee. There's a teapot and a cup. It's just endless. You can do a sweater pattern, you know, a stocking cap. I'm from Michigan. We say toque. Anyway, so this is in the store, like I said, and you also can get it online. Also, I did send out my newsletter late this week, and if you got it yet, you'll see that we are featuring Moonshine this week by Juniper Moon Farms. Moonshine is an absolutely fabulous yarn. I'm going to talk about what's behind me in a minute here. Look at, you could even do, well, this is a worsted weight, so you couldn't do Stephen West. It wouldn't work. But here's just a couple of the colors that we have in stock. It's a single ply worsted weight yarn, which is kind of unusual. I don't know that I know a lot about that. It is 40% alpaca, 40% Highland wool, and 20% silk. It is fabulous in your hand, fabulous to knit with, and has great stitch definition. These are the colors that speak to me. Again, these absolutely beautiful fall colors. Isn't that gorgeous? So there are so many patterns right now using worsted weight yarn because we're going into the holiday season. If you wanted to do a hat or a cowl, using some of the doodle cards, this would be a fabulous thing to do. Fabulous. These are also some of the colors that we have, some brighter, happier colors. I like fall colors. I miss fall. You know, I grew up in Michigan where we had fall with the leaves changing and Halloween, and it was always great. I mean, sometimes we even had snow when we went trick-or-treating as kids. But anyway, come and look at Moonshine. The sweater, the cardigan you see behind me is called Flaum. It is a beautiful cardigan. This one happens to be knit in Moonshine in this colorway, which is called Swimming Pool, I believe. I'm so good. Swimming Pool. This was done by one of our knitters here at Southern Twist, Kay. She did a fabulous job and was, you know, very sweet to allow me to put it in the shop so that you can see it. This cardigan has been done, I want to say like over 1,000. I put it in the newsletter and now I've forgotten. 1,000 times. Evie knit it using a different yarn. We had another one of our customers that knit it as well. But if you are interested in Flaum, come and see it. I've got a link to it in the newsletter when you get a chance to read the newsletter. So please do that. Also, Juniper Moon, they're always so very generous. They have also given us some patterns as well. So if you like to do just shawls, not everybody likes to do garments. This is a free pattern that is done by Melissa Leitman, and it is a really pretty little shawl. The pattern is free with the purchase of the yarn. Just open it up that way to you. It's a nice, simple stockinette with a little bit of lace at the bottom. And if you know somebody that lives in a cool climate and you would like to do, I mean, it's worsted weight yarn, folks, so it's going to go pretty darn quick. Let's see what they say in here. This particular shawl, if you do it on its own, probably takes 4 skeins on a size 8. You're going to zip through that. So I know I'm off a little bit today and I'm going to explain to you what. So that is this beautiful shawl called Ophelia. If you are looking, they have two great cardigans. One of them really speaks to me is this little fun cardigan. It's a wrap. This is called Ellie or Eli. I'm not sure. Eli probably. That's the back of it. Really nice cardigan, easy to wear, easy to fit. You don't have to do a lot of special fitting on this. This is also done in Moonshine or written for Moonshine pattern. Of course, depending upon your size, it goes from small to 2XL. So lots of options there. And I better get over in my camera. So that's a cute little jacket would be, you could actually lengthen those sleeves if you wanted to and use it as a jacket. For us, it would work perfect in the winter time. Also Minty, a little shorty cropped, this is all the rage, the crop tops, a little shorty jacket. I can't imagine using wool and alpaca in short sleeves, but probably people that live in cooler climates would do that. So there's lots and lots of patterns. Moonshine, when I went and looked at it on Ravelry before I decided to purchase it for the shop, has over 8,000 projects on it. So it is a very popular yarn. It has been really popular for us here. This is our second year carrying it. We've got new colors. Come in and squeeze this yarn. You will not be sorry that you did. It is absolutely a lovely, lovely yarn. Classes coming up. We have Love Note that begins on October 23rd. So again, another pattern that has been done many, 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 many times. Love Note is a very cute, this is gonna probably shine. I'm gonna try not, there we go. Love Note is absolutely a beautiful pattern, has been done tons of times. From 600 to 1600 yards. It has it in all sizes. It is customizable to what you like. It is done cropped. You don't have to do it cropped. You can do short sleeves. You can do long sleeves. You can hold it with mohair or Suri alpaca, or you can find a yarn and just do it on a worsted or DK weight yarn. It's really customizable. Check out our website. It begins, as I said, October 23rd. 3rd. On October 16th, finish your felting. If you recall, a couple of years ago, we had a felting retreat here at one of our local community colleges. It was so much fun. We learned how to felt flowers. And the next day, people came into the shop and started working on a pumpkin. If you were part of that and you did not get your pumpkin finished, and I meant to bring my pumpkin in, it's still sitting on my desk at home. Bring your pumpkin in, and we're going to help you get that done. So that is October 16th, right? Yes. I am not sure what time. Let me write that down. Go on the website and you'll be able to see it. Also for our retreat, if you are interested in signing up for the retreat, Monday will be your last day to sign up. We have to get with the caterers and get things finished up. So I hope that you will consider joining us. It's going to be lovely, right on Mobile Bay, and you will not be sorry. We have lots of things planned for you. So I hope that you will join us there. So if you did get my newsletter, I want to take a little time and talk to you about something that is not related at all to knitting. So if you're not interested, you can tune off and that's okay. But my newsletter was late this year, and I want to this week, and I want to thank you to those that reached out and said, is everything okay? We didn't hear from you. We haven't heard from you. What's going on? On Monday, while sitting on my computer and writing my newsletter, my computer stopped working and I got hacked. They got into my bank account for Southern Twist Yarns. Luckily, we stopped them before they got too much, I think. But I just want to talk to you about being one of the people that thought this would never happen to me. I consider myself to be fairly savvy. I consider that I'm very careful about how I run my business and how I keep, things under wraps. I keep my passwords current. I'm very, very careful. But these people stopped my computer and convinced me that they were with Apple because I have Apple products, and that I should do what they wanted. They took over my computer, got a hold of my saved passwords, got into my bank, and didn't ruin us, but certainly took the wind out of our sails. And on Tuesday, my family, because they knew things, I'm sorry if I'm jumping around, but it was interesting because they knew things like somebody logged into your bank at 6 o'clock on Monday morning. Well, that was my husband, and he was on the bank, as he always does every morning. He is very careful about watching that. They knew that. They knew where my shop was located. They knew that the bank I used was right around the corner from my shop. These people are so savvy and so smart. They convinced me that they were with PNC Bank. I was devastated by the end of the evening when I realized that something was terribly wrong. Luckily, I called the real PNC people, and they put all of our accounts on hold. So we think they only got into one of them. It appears they did. But I want you to know that it is something that no matter how smart you think you are, these people are smarter. And I wanted to share that because I don't want this to happen to you. And I'm sure a lot of us have been touched by scams in one way or another, whether you've signed up for something you didn't mean to, or you bought something that you didn't know you were going to buy, or maybe you bought something and it didn't happen. But it can happen, and it can happen to you no matter how safe you think you are, no matter how clever you think you are, no matter how savvy you think you are. So if you wondered why you didn't see a newsletter on Monday, and you didn't see me here on Tuesday, we had to close early because I was stuck at the bank for 5.5 hours. My entire family was, including my granddaughter, who panicked when she opened up her bank account and it was all gone. She's saving for a senior class trip to Europe. These people are smart. and they are bad and they will prey on you. And I'm telling you this only, not because I want you to feel sorry for me. I don't mean that. Please don't. But be aware. If something doesn't feel right to you, it probably isn't right. And it can affect you no matter how well protected you are. Luckily, I think we're going to come out of this okay, but it's extremely invasive and extremely scary when it happens to you. So, anyway, that's why I just wanted to let you know why we were closed early on Tuesday, why there was not a newsletter earlier this week. And please be aware. Please be smart. Don't save your passwords on your computer. That's how they got into my bank. Change your passwords often and be careful who you trust. Okay, we're going to stop that now, and I'm going to get out of here because we've got classes coming up soon, so I need to get the shop open. Have a wonderful week, you all. I hope we see you tomorrow at the shop, and if not tomorrow, at least let us know if you're casting on for Westnitz Musicale. We always enjoy it. And come in and see this moonshine, because I know one of you that's watching right now. This green color, these colors are your colors too. And I hope you will have a wonderful day, and we'll see you around town. Bye, everyone.